Hello, wonderful witch. Alvine here. It has been a very long time since we spoke. I'm so excited to be back with you. It is spring here in the Southern Hemisphere, so it is time for re-emergence. Today we're going to be talking about witching through the darkness, witching through these crazy, challenging times that we find ourselves in. But first, I just want to make a little announcement. I am thrilled to share with you that I have started a brand new podcast with the incredible Avalon Camron. We really wanted to create a witchcraft podcast that was focused a little bit more on the Southern Hemisphere. And that is what we have done. We have a whole bunch of episodes already recorded and we're about to launch. And I want to invite you to our launching event. So we are doing a live right here on my YouTube channel next Witchy Wednesday at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So for most of you, that will be on Tuesday afternoon, okay? Just remember that. Make sure you do your time zone conversions. I'll have all of the details for you guys across social media, so it'll be nice and easy to find. We're going to begin by doing a live right here. We're going to be talking about our favorite divination tools and also doing readings for you. Now, once that hour is up, we're actually going to be shifting over to Avalon Camron's channel, where we'll be doing another little live for you guys and pulling even more cards. So make sure you come along for a fabulous witchy time. We'll be letting you know all about what you can expect and where to find all of the witchy goodness. So I very much hope that you will join us for the launch of the Broken Pentacle podcast. Now that we've spoken about that, it's time to move on to darker things. So as we all know, we've entered a really crazy, weird time of the world. There are so many things that are amazing about living and existing in this time that we're in. But we're also, of course, aware of the challenges that come along with this time that we're currently in. Political unrest has been ramped up over the last 5 or 6 years. Depending on who you talk to, people will say quite a bit longer than that. We're seeing so much ugliness and so much division between people, especially online. I think, of course, it's happening in the real world, but as far as I can tell from what I've seen for myself and what I hear from other people who spend a lot of time online, it's so much worse online. The real world is really, or rather social media is not a great reflection of the real world. If we spend a lot of time in this virtual world, we can get a really skewed perception of what's really going on. Things seem so much worse than they actually are. You spend 5 minutes on social media and throw your hands up and go, forget about humanity. Fuck this. Everyone sucks. But the truth is, it is a vocal minority that we're all seeing. Honestly, I don't understand it. I don't know how people aren't so embarrassed about how they behave online. It just shocks me. They just spew toxic negativity. This is what we're seeing online all of the time. But again, that's not really a reflection of how people are in the real world. For some reason, some people want to bring their ugliest, most disgusting self to the internet. A lot of people do. And that's what we're seeing a ton of. So while there absolutely are awful things going on in the world, something I've noticed myself is taking control of my little world and what I'm allowing in to affect me every single day and every single moment has made a huge difference to how I feel, not only within myself, but also how I feel about serving the wider community. I think this is a real danger here in this time where people are becoming more and more insular because they're looking outside going, everyone's fucking lost it, when really what we could be doing as witches is sharing our energy with others, is actually being the change that we want to see, being someone who is aligned and healed, working on self, right? Not perfect, but working on self and able to share a positive energy with the world. We need so much more of that right now. Witches, as you look out into the world, I want to encourage you, instead of looking at the world like it already is, I would love you to look at the world as a manifester. What do you want it to be? And how can you be that change? I think there are a lot of witches who still give their power away externally. They want other people to change. They want the external circumstances to be different. But the thing is, with witchery, it's really a process of self-alchemization. It's a process of you aligning, right? And getting yourself into that energetic alignment with the universe so that you're not working against it, but you're actually in flow. And this is how we can be part of the solution. It's bringing that focus to self, but not remaining there, not remaining in self. Bringing focus to self for healing, for growth, so that we can then project out more love and more kindness and more positivity in the world. And that is how we make a change. We make it on the individual level with self, and that will affect the immediate web of people around you. And it spreads and it spreads and it spreads. And that's how we grow the world to be a more beautiful place. I've seen, unfortunately, a lot of hate, a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, and a lot of ugliness coming out of the witchy space online. So I'm really hoping that we're coming into a space of more balance. I don't really see that reflected, you know, in our media and all of that from what people are saying and feeling. But that's my intention for us, to reach a space where we are a little bit more balanced, where we're not having these crazy pendulum swings back and forth politically and culturally and what have you. It's so interesting to me. There's been a lot of people I've seen poo-pooing the idea of being someone who's balanced. I've seen a lot of that attitude in the witchy space. And I'm talking about witches specifically because I don't care about all the other communities, right? Like, we're witches here having a conversation, which is why I'm talking about this specifically. There is so much to feel angry about. There is so much to feel bitter about. There is so much that can break our hearts just looking out into what is happening in the world right now. But the only thing that we can truly do is be the change, be that one single speck of cosmic dust, which is a positive mote floating around in the world. That is what we can give. That is what we can be. Doubling down on us versus them is not helping anyone. That is what we've been doing for years and years, and it has led us here. So witches, while these times may seem bleak, I want to encourage you, first of all, to look for the beauty and the magic that is all around you. Where you focus, energy grows. Whatever you focus on is going to get bigger and bigger in your world. So focus on the things that you want more of, not less of. Focus on being love. Focus on your magic. Focus on manifesting beauty. So my dearest witches, will you join me in being part of the solution? Will you join me in this movement of love and of magic and of being a positive force in this world? Not being part of the problem, but being part of the solution. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you on Witchy Wednesday live on my YouTube channel. Wishing you so much love and all of the blessings.